going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So we've had a ton of information dropped on us pretty much in the last day or two. We had a new update to the XP stuff which was released. We got a brand new trailer for the next gen version of this game. We got the new marketplace update today, and we also have Miller as always coming in with some really cool finds that he finds in his, I guess, not legal activities, which we should never ever encourage because it's incredibly bad to do. But nonetheless, we got tons of stuff to cover, so it's going to be a really cool video. On top of that, in the background is a brand new screenshot you'll see as well throughout the video of the next gen version of the game. I kind of tweaked it. You'll probably see like two, I guess, side by sides, or give or take close enough, like the first original image we got, and then I kind of tweaked it a little bit as well to kind of give it more contrast because I feel like it didn't really show everything. So you'll see that in the background, but most importantly, check out Instant Gaming today. Go ahead and purchase something from Instant Gaming because they are my go-to people. They are today's sponsors as always, and they do a bunch of brand new games, but not just brand new games, PlayStation Network cards and a ton more as well, for an incredibly unbeatable price. So I always say it, I always use them, and I always say you would be absolutely crazy if you do not go ahead and use them as well. So visit that link in the description below. I am sure you will find something where you're like, holy crap, this is actually good. But nonetheless, let's get into this video. So like I said, you can see all the stuff in the background. I want to quickly start off with the new marketplace, which, let's be honest, I guess this week it's kind of half decent. We got a new Black Widow suit, we got a new one for Iron Man, which actually, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling the colors on this one. I do genuinely think it looks good. Are they better? Absolutely, but this kind of does it. I guess it's good enough. I know a ton of people were really excited with the Kamala Khan outfit as well. I guess this is going all the way back to the comics as well, so if you was a fan of this character from the comics, then we know how passionate they are about making comic suits. And voila, I guess we have this, alright? Then we got the brand new one for Thor, and again, I guess you could say it's half decent. It's good enough to an extent. With Hulk, hey, I guess it is what it is, right? And then of course you got a new takedown. So if I really had to rate this marketplace out of 10 for this week, I'd probably give it a 6. There's always room for a ton of improvement, but nonetheless, it's something you can look at and say, hey, you know what? There's actually a significant difference in some sort of way. But you guys know how I feel about the marketplace. I genuinely have only ever bought like 1 or 2 suits from there, and that was by credits that I got for free from the devs as part of that apology package thing they done. And that's pretty much where I stand as far as that goes. Now, on top of that, they done a tweet yesterday which says, and I quote, "We are going to be reworking the XP and how to obtain certain cosmetic items starting with a patch on March the 18th in an effort to reduce randomness and allow for more choice." Now, this article goes really mega in depth, and if you want to check it out, I will 100% ensure that link is in the description below, because I know you guys make a meme about me with these links in the description, but I can assure you there should be this link below so you can check out the full blog. But highlights, I mean, if you really want to touch upon the XP stuff, which, if I'm honest with you, I kind of feel 50-50 about. I know people are genuinely all for this. I just don't really know how I feel about it at this moment in time, but what it says is they were addressing like all other issues on how people, I guess, go about leveling up their characters. And then in response to that, they said, we'll be increasing the amount of XP needed to level up, and it's starting from around level 25. This amount will increase the closer you get to level 50, so that it will take longer to reach higher levels, and will only affect character level, not power level. If you already have level 50 characters, which is the current maximum, then this won't affect you. If you have a character who isn't level 50 and want to speed up their progress, take this time to do so before the update on March 18th. Now, I know there's a ton of people out there that pretty much have, I guess, give or take, got their characters to at least level 50, because pretty much the harm room and all that stuff, they're kind of little, I guess, like tricks and tips and tricks, whatever you want to say, that was going around back when the game was released. Am I going to lie if I said I have one character outstanding who is not level 50? No, I wouldn't be lying. I'd be telling the truth, because you guys know I actually, see, this is the problem with me. I go ahead and main a character, and then I don't touch the other characters, you see, and that's the situation that I find myself with Camilla Khan, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and just level her character up. It's not a bad thing, it's just never really been a character, I guess you could say, of my preference, so I never really bother too much, I'm not gonna lie, but I guess if you're in that position like I am, it'd actually be a wise decision to do it now, because I guess leveling up with the XP is just going to be a bit of a pain in the butt in some sort of way. How do you guys feel about that? Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm kind of 50-50. It has its perks, it has its cons. I guess it's really just, it sits where how you feel as a player of the game, I guess you could say. It did continue on by saying with these changes, Marvel's Avengers will be a more balanced experience overall, and we'll let everyone know when the cosmetic vendor rework is coming. But in the meantime, if there are any items that you wish to receive in the current fashion, you should do so before March 18th. Until then, we'll have more information on replaying the Reassemble campaign and updates to the Harm Room in the near future. Thank you for all your continued support. Now, with that last part about the Harm Room updates, yeah, I mean, they may as well just go ahead and announce it themselves, but there was that intel leak, long story short, like 2 days ago or 3 days ago now, where they basically just said about customizable harm rooms in the sense of you can select how many enemies are there, etc, etc. Now, on top of that, I did, I guess, entirely forget the whole brand new next gen trailer that I probably showed at some point in this video. And you see, the thing is, right, I know people are like, well, do you know what, a side-by-side comparison would have probably been more helpful. I definitely agree with that, because it seems like what Intel leaked, which again was just taken down like within the, I guess it was like within the hour or less, right? It really went down mega quick. But they done that whole next gen release and they showed way more stuff, and we're talking versus the trailer that was in the background of this video, which was the next gen trailer, right? Intel had like a side-by-side comparison. They showed things that are going to be of an effect in the sense of like environment destruction, and they show like side-by-side comparisons, which was great. This trailer didn't really show that, so I guess sometimes I don't know what goes on with the approval situation with this stuff, but it would have probably been a bit smarter to maybe do a side-by-side comparison. But hey, it is what it is. Now the final thing is that Miller, of course, I do completely want to bring this up because it's incredibly important. So I done a tweet that says, fished out some data on taking AIM's raid-like variant of Family Reunion, and it basically says plainly that it will be available exclusively on weekends, just like the Cloning Lab, and it will show up on like a Friday and then just vanishes on a Monday, and it's to be named Resolution. That's that. Now, how do you guys feel about these timed events as well? Let me know in the comments below. But I don't want to touch up too much on that. I just wanted to make you guys aware of that, because I know with these timed events, it really just depends how you feel as a player. But guys, that's going to wrap up this video. That's all the info we have, so I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.